Ooh, spooky. I think I got this right. I'll turn this a little bit. And turn this a little bit. This way. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Good picture.
That looks better. It's kind of crooked, though. I don't know why this thing goes crooked. Oh, there it is. Now it's straight. That looks much better.
You read text tonight?
Do what?
Can you see the text?
Yeah, if someone, when they start,
Yeah.
yeah. We gotta do something with that bird feeder.
What?
Because it looks like it's gonna fall over again.
Somebody keeps running into it.
Well, I know it's not Jay, because I've seen
Could be the wind, though.
it. I'm sure.
The rain. The ground gets wet. The wind's blowing.
Hello, Miss Sherry. How are you? Don't mind me. Oh, my husband being silly again. Happy Saturday. I think you guys saw it. I wrote on there that I had to work last night, so I couldn't go live, so I decided to do it tonight. Because I got to work tomorrow. Hello, Lurks a Lot. How are you? Hello, Typical. Hey, Sharon. You can't hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me better now? Hello, hello, hello. Is that better? I am talking lower tonight than normal. Look at this. Nah, I'm not worried about boogeyman.
He's probably hiding from the no-shoes.
Yeah, we got a gazillion no-see-ums out here, or people call them red bugs, and they're not chiggers. They're called no-see-ums, and I'm telling you,
They're just like
they're out in
chiggers, though.
droves. But we have this little zapper, and that thing works really well at night. And sometimes it works during the day, but it works really well at night, and there's always a pile. Pile of dead bugs on there every single night, and it works really well. It's called the Stinger. It's one you have to plug in, but it stops them. So I made some peppermint oil up, and that didn't do it, so not completely. And I even went in and laid down, and when I did, I brought some with me. They kept biting. Nasty little critters. I met those in Florida. I don't ever remember having those when I was in Ohio. But I was introduced to no-see-ums, and I thought that was a funny name when I was in Florida. And they followed me here. I'm teasing. So, hello. What you doing? It's absolutely horrible when you go from one bed to another. For some reason, when you get older, it doesn't seem to work very well. Hey, sis, how are you? I literally just opened my eyes, guys. I laid down to take a nap. I didn't sleep last night at all. And then he forgot to wake me up, but 9:17, I think it was, and I was like, oops, I gotta go. Run out here and go live. I won't get home till later tomorrow night, and I don't know my schedule for the week, so. But I want to try to get out here as many times as I can, because the activity is ramping up again. Now listen, so far, all of the kids, Dusty, Jay, and Michael have all heard vocalizations out here at night. And Michael said, Grandma, he said, something yelled at me the other day. And I said, what do you mean yelled at you? He goes, well, it sounded like a person, but they kind of went, ugh, and he said it was really loud. And I started laughing. And then when I told Jay this, when I saw him, because he had to take me to work, when I saw him, he goes, yeah, I've been hearing that too. And Dusty even made the comment that she's hearing vocalizations when she comes out at night to come over here to go potty. And I was like, well, I guess this is what they want. I'm glad you're all doing well, semi-well. Oh, don't start. Do not start. Rotten mutt. He is a good alarm, but no, not really. I take that back. He barks at everything. Tank's a good alarm. Leo, I said no. Stop it. Go to bed. Rotten. Yeah, he listens real well, huh? Where is everybody? What are you doing? I hope my phone is working because I don't even see anybody talking. Normally you're all, you know, talking to each other. Someone say something so I can see if you're... Leo! No. Okay, I see, sis. So I know it's kind of early, but I got to get up early to go to work tomorrow, so kind of going to bed. Hey, Rod. Hello, Typical. Ooh, I just heard something. Loud too. No, not Tank chewing. If you guys have those earbuds, put them in. It sounded like a nice little howl, but it was pretty far away.
A what?
A howl. Are you in the same area that Kevin's in, Typical? Wait a minute, I thought you guys were in different states.
Where's she at?
Not she. Typical. You know the kid that called in?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kevin's also a male.
Huh. That was
How you feeling, Lurks a lot?
Lurks a lot.
Yeah.
It's original.
Yeah. Mine broken? Mine broke? What? Oh, your earbuds broke? What are you looking at, Tank? Tank's staring right where I'm pointing. You stay. You'll have to put him in before the kids get home.
I know.
Because I don't want to be yelling.
Yeah.
What do you mean by not bad? I expected I'm doing great. Temperature's perfect out here. Lots of bugs. I don't think this light's going to help much.
Why?
It's going to attract the bugs. Hopefully they go over there first. So it's not even summer yet, and it's been so warm. It's hard to get stuff done out here. But Denny's working on the wood that goes into the bathroom. Hopefully the next stage will us be putting the drywall back up. And I'll take you in and show you a picture when it's all finished.
Very good.
Oh, good. High volume. Sweet. Well, I haven't been up in the loft yet because of work. But I haven't been up in the... Hey, Tim. I haven't been up in the loft yet to find that little rabbit thing that you put on the iPhone. Remember, did you take the... It's good, the other ones. Okay, thank you. It's pretty warm out here, isn't it?
Not to me.
Oh, there goes the owls. Put Tank in the house. This way, even when the rabbits run in front of the camera, he won't chase them. Doesn't he?
He's in the house.
I know, I just was telling them.
Okay.
Okay. All right, what's up with Kevin? Hey, Rich King, how are you? Hold on, I'm just listening to the noise. I think here comes the coyotes. Oh yeah, they're far off. I get that parabolic mic. I wonder if it would work if I put that up by the camera. You think that would work, guys, if I plugged in that parabolic mic? I think it might blow your eardrums out. Sometimes that thing is so squelchy, it's crazy. You can turn it down a little bit. Well, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even been on. I mean, I haven't watched any videos or anything. And I'm getting no notifications of anybody popping up. I've been watching that guy in the van because he's here in Oklahoma. And they were just showing van life, and he goes to this area, and all of a sudden he starts getting these vocalizations, and him and his wife just take off. They're like, we're out of here. So now I'm trying to get him to contact me so I think he's down by Ardmore somewhere. I think that's what he said last time. But he's not that far away. They seem like a really nice couple. What kind of pizza? Don't y'all just love it when it's quiet?
Yes.
Then he says yes. I can hear my crickets. I'm glad you're smiling, Tim. Hello, lurkers. How are you? I hear a person talking. Can you guys hear that? It's actually a human being. This is one of the reasons I like going on later. Well, I really can't tonight. But anyways, this is why I like going on later, because usually everybody's in bed sleeping by that time. But somebody's here. There's only one neighbor that actually lives here now.
Well, Mike.
Well, no, it's coming from back there is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The talking is coming from back the other side.
Got to be that couple that you met.
No, I don't think it's our neighbors. I don't know who it is. This three people here right next door. I don't think it's them. It sounds further away.
Yeah, the ones down there in their little house that you pulled in there.
Oh, the ones that are going to build the pond?
Yeah.
That's going to be a mistake. I tried telling the guy. He said he's going to build a pond, and I said, you're going to have more mosquitoes. Although I did buy this green algae stuff that they said to put in the ponds that would stop the mosquitoes. Nah, my ducks had it eaten in 5 seconds. Didn't last long enough to find out if it worked or not. Apparently, they love it. Well, you all are quiet tonight. Everybody sleepy? Did you have a long day? Hear it, Denny?
Yeah. Heard something.
I don't know if those are the coyotes yet.
No, that wasn't coyotes. Sounded like somebody yelling or something yelling.
Oh, that was a dog. Yeah, can you hear it, Martha? See, I hear dogs. Can you hear the dogs with it, Denny?
Yeah.
Dawn detergent, mint mouthwash, and 2 stale beers.
A what?
Martha says that's a recipe for killing mosquitoes. Think it'll work on no-see-ums too? Nasty little buggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's off in the distance and I can hear it, but I can't tell what it is because it's so far away. Yeah, I hear the dog, but it's further away than the dog. You really need good earplugs or earbuds. Plugs. No earplugs, earbuds.
I don't think your camera can pick it up as good as your ears.
Did you hear it? Yeah, like I said. I wonder if someone's out there hunting with dogs.
Have no idea.
Yeah, I love my crickets. And we got that silly whippoorwill that sits here all night long and just all night long. I guess it could be worse. It could be a different kind of bird, but oh, dang. I'll try to turn you so you can see more of that light. Okay, Jay and Dusty should be pulling in pretty soon too, so hopefully Jay usually turns the lights down so he doesn't blind us. But they should be pulling in pretty soon. I asked them to pull all the way up and in so they don't block this view. Like I said, I know it's early. I'll stay up as late as I can, especially if we have activity. I'll just, stay up. Then he can wake me up early tomorrow morning, and I'm only working half a day. Hello, Mitchell. Ohio. Hello, fellow Buckeye. Dog. I'm kind of straining my ears to hear which direction it's coming from.
That's because we're in a tunnel-like area.
Yeah, I know.
Constant sounds
Hey,
like
Carol and
it's
Bill.
there and it's behind you.
Your internet's bad? Where are you? What are you doing? Are you camping? Hey, we're good at multitasking. Well, used to be anyway.
Yeah, I am.
I can still walk and chew gum, but that's about it.
I can talk and scratch my back at the same time.
I can swat flies and still talk on the phone. I guess we're good at multitasking, huh? I don't want to put this on because it's so warm, but stops the mosquitoes and aminals from biting me. Oh, so
Thank everybody for the prayers.
yes, Denny said thank you everyone for the prayers. He's feeling much better. He's out here actually trying to get some work done today. It wasn't so bad hot out here, was it?
It got in the afternoon. It got hot. The sun, direct sun. It was overcast. It was nice.
Oh, okay, Bill. Let us know if he wins. Hello, John. Welcome. What stick? Well, at least he's attempting it, huh, Bill?
It is
That's one thing that Jay would always wanted to do was race, but I think he likes to take the older vehicles, not for demolition. I told you to get after Denny. Oh, now I remember. Remember Martha said she'd take a stick to you. She said the stick worked. Oh, that's cute. I totally forgot about that, Martha. That was cute. Yeah, the stick worked. I have got the greatest picture. I took a picture of the guy that I'm taking care of and Denny because his daughter. We had to go to the attorney's office the other day, so we went out to eat afterwards. She invited us to lunch, and Denny and the guy I work for, or that I'm taking care of, were coming up the drive together. So I got a picture of them, and it's pretty hard to tell them apart. Have a good night, Carol and Bill. Hugs. Much love. God bless you.
Good.
Have fun.
Be good. If you have to.
Huh?
I told them be good if they have to.
Oh, if you have to. Well, I don't see you very often, have I, John? Oh, and you've been hanging in there? I'm so glad you're hanging in there. It's been a bumpy ride, but we're getting there. I had someone tell me today that they were just overwhelmed with all the circumstances of things going on. And so we had a conversation about leaving the house in Arkansas till now. And she said, never mind. She goes, I'm shutting up. And I said, no. I said, look, I've talked to so many people since the whole bananas thing started and all this other stuff. And I said, I have heard this from so many people. I mean, so many people. They just feel like everything's falling apart. You hear that, Denny? Was that a cow?
That could have been a cow.
I'm interested to find out. Maybe the grunts that we heard the other night, maybe that's the one that's vocalizing. And then that would be a change if they're vocalizing to the kids. Dusty says all she wants is a Y stick that they gave her. And I said, what about the Y stick they put in the car? I mean, the truck. I said, you asked for that. They gave it to you. She goes, no, I want a bigger Y stick.
They've seen my big stick.
Yeah, I've showed them that big Y stick before.
No, not the white stick.
Which one then?
The big one.
Oh, the Bigfoot stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed it to him.
I should yell out to the Bigfoot. Yell it. I got your stick.
Well, you can go get it and stand out there with it and tell them it's theirs.
Yeah, come and get it. I'll hold it till you get here.
Yeah, right. You should put it out there where I've got the light on, Denny, and leave it there. See if they take it. Go get it. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? He's got this. I showed you guys that big stick that he bought that said Bigfoot on it. He brought that home for me. Now he wants to put it out here so the big guys can take it. The only thing is Michael might take it.
Yes.
Michael, for some reason, my grandson just loves throwing sticks. Every stick that we put up here for Denny to walk up into the house, Michael has thrown somewhere. He just loves throwing sticks.
And these ones, he threw the one that we paid for too.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. A little one.
I don't think he threw that one. I think we gave that one. Didn't we give that one away?
No.
Which one did we give Jeremy?
I had a smaller one I gave Jeremy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just listening. I'm so happy today. It's so nice to see you guys here. I think this is easier for me to go live sitting out here than it is upstairs in the loft, even though I'd probably get more activity if I was sitting in the loft. You know, because there's activity out here at night. And if I'm in the loft, I see the back part of the house, not the side here. Well, actually, the front. But I still seem to think I like it. I like going live up there, but I like being outside. Yeah, that's what I'm listening for. I kind of want to be quiet in a way, John, but in another way, when I talk, that's when they seem to make the most noise. If I get quiet, they get quiet. See what I mean?
They like it when I'm not out here with you.
Oh, stop
They
that.
think the Bigfoot's got a crush on you.
No, they don't. It's a female that comes up here all the time, silly.
Well, maybe she's gay.
I still hear people talking over there. You know, that could be actually Buck's place.
No, that's too far away.
I'm telling you, like you can hear voices in here because we're a bowl. The acoustics are incredible. Here,
What? You let me do it.
mocha.
Let me turn it into a mocha.
Yeah, please. Or when you're done. Hello out there. Anybody coming to see me tonight? Hello. I think we'll probably have to wait until Jay and Dusty get home and get all settled in. Probably be about an hour. You all right? You okay?
I just breathe, whatever. Swallow at the same time.
I'm sorry. I imagine it'll probably be about an hour, guys. I'll stay on here, but probably about an hour we may get activity. And I'm pretty sure we are going to get activity because it's been, like I said, it's ramping up around here. I can't tell you. Last night I wasn't home, so I don't know if they were knocking on anything or anything like that happened. Denny doesn't sit out here.
I stayed out till 1:05 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
hear
weird.
anything?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool that Jay and Dusty and Michael are. Wouldn't that be fun? Jay's never seen one. He's always saying, "Mom, I can't believe it until I can't believe in it till I see it." He said, but I know you're not going to lie to me, so I believe you. I'm not calling you a liar." He goes, "But I really want to see it." $4, Mitchell. What is it your way?
And it's 4:23 now here,
It's 423?
isn't it?
No, it didn't go up that high.
No, I
That one store was 423, remember?
yeah.
We have to drive into town to go to the Choctaw place because that's where we seem to be. That or all the way to Hugo because the Walmart out there is cheaper. Usually by what?
2 or 3 cents.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost not worth the drive if you're going there just for gas, but
It's 12 miles.
okay, Sharon said it's 425 in Louisiana.
Yeah, well, it looks pretty much like ours.
What's the gas out there by you typical? Or do you know? Martha said it's 425 there too.
Yeah.
Rich King says 452 Southwest Florida.
Yeah. What we need to do is get horses. At least we know how to feed them and how to clean it up.
The light just went on. It could be a bug go over there.
With the bear.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch for the bear.
Tell them about the bear.
Didn't I go live after or something? No, I guess I
No.
didn't. The other day we left for them to take me to work. And first of all, I had said that I hadn't seen a deer around here in a long time. And I saw a 4-point buck, you know, as we were heading out. And about maybe 100, 200 yards after seeing the buck, it looked like a little Shetland pony or something. It was long haired and it was, you know, on all fours. And I was like, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh, Mitchell, that's crazy. Same here with diesel prices. Anyways, when we got closer, it was a bear. It was only about 4 foot on all fours, so it's not an old bear, pretty young one, I guess. And then when we got onto the freeway, I mean onto the main drag to go into town, I saw another deer just standing there. They were fixing something. It was an AT&T truck. That's right. AT&T truck had those little cones sitting up, and they were on the side of the road. And right next to the guy that was standing there in the road putting up the cones was a deer. It was a doe. She was a yearling, and she was just standing there, didn't move. And then cars started coming from the other direction. Finally, she took off. But that's the only 2 deer I have seen so far. I haven't seen any deer around here. Well, hello. How are you? You changed your name, huh? Long time no see. I would love very much to be able to go hunting this year. Oh yeah. Well, we went to the guy I work for, or the lady I work for. We went to their house today. Yeah, I know life. Anyway, he said at any time there's 40, 50 deer. So she took us on her side by side. I needed to collect some crimson, some red clover, and some white clover, and one of her fields is just loaded with it. So she took me out there to collect some because I'm gonna make some. I need to make up some medicine for a couple people I know that have female issues. So anyway, we went out there and I was picking them like crazy, and we saw a deer, and I found a dead cow, a great big huge dead cow, and we all stopped to look at it, but they were shocked because nobody knew that they were missing a cow, and this thing was pretty big. It wasn't a little one, a young one, but a big old fat cow. You can tell it had been dead probably about a week. She said that was the first time that they'd found a. Well, she didn't say that. He had said they're not used to finding dead cows. But the cows don't belong to them. They lease it. Somebody leases it. Maybe I can get a cow over here to eat all this grass. Now we'd like to have Mike's cows over, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what takes them out. I mean, like I said, there's cougar here. It could have been disease. I mean, who knows what took the cow out? Yeah, exactly. Well, people need to start making their gardens, even if they're small ones, even if they're buckets on your front porch. Start making a garden. Get yourself some staple things that you're not gonna feel like you're starving. If things do head that direction. I don't care if you get pans. I mean, for depends on what you're going to grow. But if you have any kind of decent soil or whatever, you can take the
5-gallon pails and grow corn in it. And
yeah. There's all kinds of stuff you can do right on your front porch or in your backyard. Just you don't have to do a big huge garden. I mean, that's a lot of work, but you can put them in totes or 5-gallon buckets or those bags, those material bags that are for planting. You can get like 10 of those, for like $20. Get them and start filling them up and put stuff in it. It took a long time for my carrots to grow, but now they're about 5 inches long. And I've got carrots. I've got the cucumbers are growing right now. I've got zucchini. Finally, the corn is growing. Remember, I told you guys the corn wasn't growing? Well, now they're finally starting to grow. So the corn's growing. We've got carrots, we've got onions, we have garlic. My rutabaga died. I'm going to have to replant that. Celery, onions, what else? Cabbage, cauliflower died. Broccoli died. My grapes are doing really well. The pecan tree is doing really well. Some things are growing and some things just aren't. So I got peas, beans. I don't think the peas are growing, but I think the beans are, or
yeah,
vice versa. I haven't been out there. Typical said hi, Denny.
I tip.
Typical.
My brother said tip.
Tip. He called you Tip. But do anything, guys. Just make sure that you have something. I don't care how small it is. And if you have a large family, I don't know if you live in the city or on the outskirts or if you're in loud, because I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but since a lot of the chicken houses are getting that flu. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you will be walking soon. Yeah, everybody needs to try. I don't care if you do it in your windowsill for something small. I mean, you can't grow cucumbers or anything like that in your windowsill unless, of course, you have a big windowsill. But there's got to be something that you do, and do a couple of your herbs. If you can, make some of your herbs. Because remember, I told you rosemary and sage are really, and rosemary, sage, thyme. Some of those are really, really easy to grow in your window, and plus they're medicinal, especially rosemary and thyme. And you can use both of those for, like I said, pain, inflammation, stuff like that. I mean, they're not magic bullets. I told you that last time, but at least you have something if you're not able to get to a store. And don't run out and buy toilet paper either. No. You remember that rush?
Yeah.
Gold rush. It looks like if the. Can you give me the plug in for this? Because it looks like it's dying already.
No, I charged it up.
Honey,
Fully
it's.
charged this
Look,
morning.
look. It's dying. I barely see it on here, so it is dying.
At least my cigarette.
It's not as bright as it was before, and I need it really bright. But anyways, they said that a lot of the houses, the chicken houses, uh, the birds were having the avian flu or something like that. Okay, and that really irritates the daylights out of me because they made the comment that they were stopping people from having chickens in their backyard because they were afraid they were going to get the avian flu.
Yeah, that's just to stop people from growing.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So if you have any place to put a chicken where you can get a couple eggs, get a chicken. I don't care if you just got to get one. If a chicken lays, some chickens, believe it or not, lay more than one egg a day.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that. I've proven that.
That's when you get the duck eggs.
Yeah, we've got ducks too, so the ducks lay eggs.
And they're even better than chickens.
Yeah, I know, Martha. And I realize that that's a major deal for a lot of people, and it's kind of scary, and it should be in a way, but, God said to prepare. So do what, even if you can just do a little bit, because the worst thing that'll happen is nothing happens, right? I mean, not the worst thing, but the least that'll happen is nothing happens. But if it does, at least you've got something prepared. And if you guys have the book, you'll look at some of the edibles that I know are in your yard that can help sustain you because they're loaded. They're chock full of vitamins. Good night, John. Like I said, if you're able, if you come back in about an hour, we should probably have activity. It's just too early. But it's nice to see you. Good night. God bless you. Yeah, see, that light is dying, isn't it? I get that thing plugged in my little charger here. And I bought it on Amazon a couple years ago, but there's this little charger that I have. It's like I don't know, not a generator. Well, they call it a generator. Here, thank you. But you just plug it in, make sure that it's completely charged. I can charge my phone on it. I can charge.
Unplug this.
Huh? Put that in there, will you? Ooh, right in my eyeballs.
Sorry.
It's okay. Ooh, it's dark outside. Can you guys see anything? Hey, Sandy. Sandy said hi, Denny.
Hi, Sandy.
It's above it, honey. It's above it. Little hole above it.
I see it right here.
Okay.
It's on the bottom.
It'll turn red here. Let me do it. There you go. See, look at the difference now. It's not moving. Why is it moving? There you go. Thank you very much. See how much brighter?
Yeah.
Quiet. It's so quiet. You can still see my blue lights. Barely. Hi, everybody. I miss y'all. Wonder if we'll ever be able to go back to the way things were, huh? You think so? The tree looks like it's broken in half, but it's not. That's how weird this is. Actually, if you look straight above it,
See the stars.
if you look straight above it, you can see the rest of the tree. It just looks like it's broken off halfway there, and it's not. Where do you see a shadow typical? Absolutely.
There's the best spot right here.
Why?
Get better reflection.
Well, typical just saw a shadow. Shut up, stomach. That was my stomach. It's talking.
No, that was Bigfoot.
It was not. Now I hear a frog out there. Listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
To the right. That's Peanut's favorite place. Right there behind. I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you guys know where the bird feeder is, you can kind of see it there in the dark to the right. But that's Peanut's favorite place. She likes to hide in that little area right there. Yeah, it's pitch black. Huh?
She turned it that direction.
You can see it from here. I know if I can see it, they can see it. What we need is one of the big guys to pull down those leaves right where we're looking and say hello. Big chickens? Oh, well, there goes. Okay, sweetie.
Keep this dog quiet.
Well, I can't keep Leo quiet.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's a good chance riled up.
Oh, I see eye shine down at the ground all the way to the right. Well, a little bit past the bird feeder. It's on the ground. Oh, no, I don't see it anymore. Probably a bunny rabbit. We've got so many rabbits around here. Let me see if I can turn the light that way and see what it is. Right there is where I saw it. I'll turn this back and see if you can see eye shine again. Right where I was just showing it, see if you can see it. I guess now see, I've got the flashlight pointing that direction, but whatever was on the ground over there, you could clearly see the eye shine with the light from the flashlight that far away. You didn't see it? If you back up a little bit, you'll be able to see it. I said it probably too late. I'd say about an inch away to the right of the bird feeder, all the way on the ground. Come on, bunny rabbits. Oh my gosh, I've got so many rabbits out here. Thank God they can't get into my garden. I wouldn't have anything left. And they have no problem running right up to you. I know, I've already told you guys that. I'm not saying anything new. Silly me. See, I can still see the eye shine on the ground. Oh, perfect, Martha. It's a little bit to the right of the bird feeder, and I can, every once in a while, I'm catching a glimpse really close to the ground. I mean, really close to the ground. Now, I can't see it with my naked eye, but I can see it on the phone. Yeah, so we got to occupy ourselves for about an hour, guys. So, I don't know, give me a subject. My brain is mush right now. I can't think of nothing. And I'm going to continue my book. I'm going to keep adding to it. I've got so many things to add. I could probably add another 150 pages to that book, seriously. Hello, Pemmy. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Why can't cameras pick up all the stars? And I hear a vehicle. Maybe Jane and Dusty are coming back now. That's what the dogs are barking at. Okay, typical. Yeah, when people go inverted, you can see. Hey, Ramona. Any news yet? Hey, Cryptid. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I get much activity, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'll have activity tonight, but I'm gonna have to wait a while. It's too early. Bugs. Oops, sorry. I just asked how things were going. How are you? How's Richard? Any good news? I mean, just people, just praise reports, updates. Really? Well, they are here in abundance. I mean, we're talking some pretty big ones, too. It's really cute. Uh, it depends on what you're watching with typical. Okay, Rich. But what's really cute is I'm out there in the water in the garden or something like that, and I'll turn around and I won't see the mama bunny, but I'll see like 6, 7 baby bunnies just running all over the place. And I mean, they are tiny. And when you walk towards them, they just freeze and their eyeballs are huge. And I mean, they don't move. Even their ears don't move at all. And it is just, they are so cute. They're so little. But that's food if, things go sour. Inverted just changes the coloring. Kind of like what's white is black and what's black is white. You're basically looking at a kind of a lighter screen. No, he can't really do that right now. We'd be in trouble if I did. Ask him, he'll tell you. He's finally quit driving, which I'm glad. He can't see. His cataracts are getting bad. Makes me feel better, though. Especially when we're driving down the road together and I point out something, he goes, I can't see 5 feet in front of me. I'm like, what? Like, Denny, you need to give up the keys. That's downright scary. Stomach is growling again. And I ate today, too. I think I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. A pot of coffee. Yours actually says inverter, Sharon? I never even checked out my phone. It probably does do it, but I'm sure it's a word that I'm not familiar with. I don't pay any attention to that kind of stuff. But I wonder what would happen if I did a live chat on invert. Hey, do you think that would work? What do you think, sis? Oh, cool. I hear that howling again. It's pretty far away, but I can hear it. Sis, can you hear it? I think it'd be cool. I just heard an owl. All right, now I'll run in the house real quick and look on my computer. I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. I'll leave you all out here by yourselves for 5 minutes or so. It won't take me long. Yeah, it's pretty far away. You can hear it, but it sounds like a howl. I'll be right back. Don't get lost now. this out for now. Tell me when it's done. Use that fly swatter. Oh, I'm back. Yep, I hear an airplane. And my chair squeaking. Hello, I'm back. Should take about 7, 8 minutes. Sorry, I didn't warn you. Sorry, sis. I hear froggies. I hear an owl. Wonder if I should start doing tree knocks. What do y'all think? I have a barred owl, screech owl. I'm gonna chop my hair off. I'm gonna take a picture, sis, when I'm done, but I think I'm gonna cut my hair short and dye it dark brown. So that way when my gray comes in, I'll see exactly what color gray I'm gonna have. Okay, Mitchell. I don't mind gray hair. Oh, I don't know. I didn't whistle. Oh, yeah, I just did whistle, hon. I didn't warn Martha either. Sorry if I blew out your ears. I didn't whistle very loud, but with earbuds, like if Mike was here, I have to pre-warn everybody before I whistle. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Come on, babies. Now I have a piece of metal that's sitting on the ground right here. So as the night gets, oh, there's a bunny. There's a bunny. Yay. As it gets later, what'll happen is my metal roof starts the condensation. It'll drip down on that metal. So it sounds like rocks being thrown, but it's not. It's just the water hitting the metal. I asked Jay to move it earlier, but he forgot. And I've got plastic bags up against the house, so you might hear that. It's just dripping off the metal roof. You all will know if they throw something. Which, don't you think that's kind of funny? I told you they don't throw stuff anymore, and that night we were live, they threw it. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, no, they don't, they're not even throwing rocks anymore. Bing. Okay. And it gets quiet again. At least my crickets are going. That should be a good indication if something comes up. I'll keep my eye out for that bear, though. It wasn't very far away from here. And it was by itself, but I really don't know if it was truly by itself. What if it was, remember the mama bear with the 2 cubs? What if it was one of the cubs and the mama and one of the other cubs has already gone across the street and I just saw the last one? Are you inverted, Pammy? I know, right? Typical. Hey, Pappy. How are you, sweetie? Seeing noise. I'm hearing noise behind me, but I'm not seeing anything there. There's that howl again, guys. Did you hear it that time? A little closer. Pammy, are you inverted or are you seeing? What are you seeing? Anybody else see what Pammy's seeing? I can't see nothing. Well, let me show you something real quick, Pammy. Right here. See that? That's my bird feeder. Yeah, you're screaming at me. You see something on the right too, typical? Hey, Peanut. Where I turned the light to, was that where you saw it? Oh, then go ahead. You can do all caps. That's fine, Pammy. Sometimes people just forget. But if you can't, if your eyes are bad, go ahead and do all caps. That's fine. Whatever makes it easier for you. Martha, you seeing anything? Yeah, I've got a lot of dehydrating to do, Pappy. But I just went and picked up, I mean, 2 handfuls of wild garlic onions. Oh my gosh, they were so good. They pop in your mouth when you chew them. And they are so good. I had Jay try them today, but I got 2 handfuls of them. It's amazing. Right and left of bird feeder. I haven't seen any eye shine. I saw it on the ground, but really close to the ground. And I don't usually shine a light, but you can dehydrate marshmallows? See, I'm just a dummy. And I got a great big huge patch of crimson clover, the red clover. So now I can do make my menopause stuff for a couple of my uh, friends, YouTube people, and people around here. I've got a couple I have to make, but this is fresh clover. It's I'm glad I got the red clover now because it's just getting ready to turn. Really? Oh, I didn't even think it was real marshmallows. That's how dumb I am. Well, I love my dehydrator. I've got lots to do. And then like I said, the girl I work for, she gave me a handful of these little teeny bottles that she found. perfect small bottles to make some of my tinctures in. I mean, they're really tiny. You know, when you only use a drop or something, you know, that way you don't have to use a dropper. You can just tip it over on your finger. That's how small they are. I can make a whole bunch of those. The only thing I can't do is I can't put a label on them. I guess I can write on a tiny little piece of paper, but so far what I've been doing is writing what's on it on a little piece of paper and just putting a little green, it's just tape, you know, neon looking tape. And I just write the name of it on it. Well, I wish I could see the big guys or their eye shine. I can't see nothing. Now, Pammy, are you inverted too, or are you just looking on a regular screen? Lurks a lot. Did you fall asleep? Tim, you can't help yourself, can you? Yeah, I can't see nothing. Like I said, sometimes you guys will be able to see things, especially if you're inverted or you have a bigger screen. But this little phone is, you know, it's a small phone. The only thing I'll actually see, I mean, sometimes I'll be able to see shadows because they're so much darker, and I'll catch it with my eye. Okay. Yeah, licorice root is good for a lot of things, but and topical's one thing, you know, if you're using topical, but if you're ever going to ingest licorice root, I suggest it's deglycerinized because otherwise it can cause severe liver problems. So be careful. I guess I'll have to research it and find out how much topical, okay, Sharon, how much topical, you know, could cause problems. If indeed it could actually cause problems. But remember, anything that you put on you is absorbed into the skin, goes into the bloodstream, so. Oh, combat vet. Where are you seeing the eyes in the bushes? To the right or the left of the light? Oh, okay. Yeah, glycerin's highly absorbable. A lot of people are allergic to glycerin. That's one of the reasons I don't use it in a lot of my stuff because glycerin, people do have. Oh, I saw the eye shine. A little higher this time. I did just see eye shine, guys. To the right of my bird feeder. Hello. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that have problems with glycerin. Sometimes as a base, I'd rather use jojoba oil, almond oil, or castor oil. Depends on what it is. But there's other things you can use that don't have glycerin in it. I just saw a brief eye shine over there. Yeah, they really do like that area. It's the most dense area closest to the house here. I mean, in the daytime, you can't see behind it at all, so I think that's why they like to go there. And that's where you pulled your camper, too. Crikey, I don't even have my stick out here in the event that bear shows up. Get out of here, you stupid bug. We got these bugs around here. I don't know what they are, but they look like cockroaches. They're freaky looking. Who knows? They could be cockroaches. Can you imagine? We just got through spraying too, so much for that bug be gone. Did I tell you guys about that? Somebody told me to use that spray that you mix with the hose and to spray around your house. She even told me that she sprayed her horse's legs and it killed every single tick and flea in the area. Well, we went ahead and sprayed, and I mean really sprayed, and I'm not seeing any difference whatsoever. Okay, guys, watch between the bird feeder and my light down on the ground, halfway between the two of them. I just saw movement. It's tiny, maybe a bunny rabbit. Can you see it? Exactly halfway between the two, between the light, where the light's shining, and the bird feeder on the ground. I just saw movement. I mean, with my eye, not with the camera. Yeah, I think it's a bunny rabbit. Hey, K-Pup, how are you? Long time no see. How you doing? Good to hear. My coffee should be done. Heard that howl again. Did you hear that this time, sis? Oh, Steeler Stacker. How are you? Hey, Dee. How are you? How's your mama? Oh, fair to middling. I'm not going to say great. I'm not going to say horrible. And I'm not going to complain. The least amount I say, the better off. Things could always be better. Things could always be worse. No, we're doing all right. Denny's better. That's all I care about. I have a job, I care about that too, but thank God for that. Whatever's on the ground there could maybe just be leaves with the wind blowing if you can't see anything. Well, hello, Brian. You switched your name, huh? That's a good name, though. I used to be a Steelers fan. And I lived in Cleveland, and that was just a no-no. But if you ever watch the Browns and the Steelers play, hey Sharon, if you ever watched the Browns and the Steelers play, it was a hands down. I'm sorry. I used to love watching football when I was younger. Oh, I just heard something. I can hear the dog walking in the house. Hello? I know, right? I haven't watched football in so long. Well, heck, we haven't had a TV in so long. And even football's gotten political, so forget it. I ain't interested. Hi, Chris. How are you? I hope you're doing well, too. Nice to see you. Come on, babies. I'm going to try whistle again, okay? Not that it's going to make a difference, because it probably won't. Don't throw nothing. All right, watch your ears, guys. Well, I won't whistle very loud because I can't, but I'll try. Last time I saw Tracy, he was doing some kind of metal detecting work off of a bridge in the water. That's the last time I saw him. Now that I got notification for. I really want Denny to put that stick out now. It was his idea. Oh, sorry to hear that. Prayers for Tracy's family. Again, boy, they've had a lot of problems too. Yeah, sometimes the chat goes by so fast you don't even realize someone said hello. I do it all the time. I'm guilty. All right, you guys still seeing eye shine? Don't forget, we've got ladybugs coming. Lightning bugs coming out now. So make sure that we don't mistake lightning bugs for eyes. Can you hear the drips now on the plastic, guys? Get off me, bug. It landed on my hair. Yeah, and spiders everywhere. I saw a really pretty jumping spider when I was sitting in the truck tonight. He was pretty big, probably about a little bit over a quarter of an inch. Well, yeah, a little over a quarter of an inch long. He was solid black, except for his I don't know, knee joints, I guess, for lack of better terms. They had a silver white on them, really pretty, and a couple dots on the back. I think they're really pretty. They have that beard and all them eyeballs. I've got a few pictures of one that was close by. Yeah, I've seen that too. Oh, Pappy. Pappy, do you have a regimen that you're going to take for after all the radiation? Get off of here, stupid bug. I want to turn out the light behind me. Hang on a second, guys. I'm attracting too many bugs. Hold on. Man, I don't even have a beating stick. Dang it, Michael, what'd you do with my stick? It wouldn't do much, but it would definitely detour something. Give me enough time to get in the house, maybe. Not that I'm worried about it, because I'm not really. Let me kind of do for those of you that are inverted, I'm going to span a little bit, okay? Or pan a little bit. You ready? And mark it, set, go. Well, praise God for that, Pappy. All right, here we go. You guys are inverted. Tell me if you see anything. All I see is blackness. That little white light down there on the left is... Okay, thank you, Martha. That little white light down on the ground over there is that one solar light that hasn't gone out yet. Just letting y'all know what it is. Oops. Stay still. Dang. Now stay there. It keeps moving on me. I don't know why. Hello? Oh, Kahina. Yeah, I've heard some vocalizations. They've knocked on the house. Your reflection, that's cute. Tell him I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys are all in my prayers, big time. You're so important to me. It's really a daily thing to stay on the prayers for those you care about. You know, kind of like if it's yourself, you know, we have a tendency to do short prayers for other people, keep them in the prayers, and long prayers when it's a family member, you know, or ourselves. And the Lord showed me that it's really actually more important, and your prayers for somebody else, I think, helps, you know, helps you tremendously. The dogs are looking for me. Come here, puppies. Hey, what happens if I zoom in? Let me try this. Oh, that looks good, don't it? How's that look, guys? Should I leave it on zoom like that, or should I take it off? Looks good, don't it? Peanut. Come on, babies. Peanut. If I zoom any more, then it's gonna all go nasty. Watch. Watch this. It just gets really out of focus. Oh, ooh, look at that. It's kind of. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good, huh? I'm not very good with this thing. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit smaller. That's good, right? Is this okay? Heck, I think you should be able to see something better like that. Let me move over a little bit and see if you can still see it. See there down on the ground? See, that's what I was talking about? But that could be, I don't know, just could be reflection. That's what my boss asked me. She said, "How do you do that? How can you stay up all night and work like you do?" And I said, pure caffeine, I think. It's called being hyper. They diagnosed me with ADD or ADHD or something. Here, let me try to move this thing. This thing just doesn't want to go where I want it to go. Come on. Dang it. These things are really hard to work with. Ugh. Your phone's dirty? Oh, that's cute. Hold on. All right. Come on. That way. Oops. I'm just throwing everything. Dang it. Turn this around. Turn that around. Put that back. Let go. There you go. How's that, guys? Well, I don't know. All I know is it's all attached to my generator thing. So one's going one direction, one cord's going one direction, the other one's going the other direction. And then this, I don't know, this tripod thing is really, really hard to manipulate. Yeah, I kind of want to get you a little bit closer to this way because right there is where the big guys like to hang out. So if anybody sees anything on the inverted screen, you can tell me. Well, at least I know where that's Peanut likes to hang out there. I don't know about her brother or whoever that is. That's where you saw it? I'd have to go in the house, Martha, to look on the on my computer because I can't see it when I'm on my phone. I can see that I saw a dark spot. It was small enough up in a tree to be what? Maybe a raccoon? That's my stomach. Ignore that noise. Shutting up. Do you hear me, Martha? Cool. Okay. So does it look like about the size of a raccoon or something, hon? Oh, here comes Jay and Dusty. Hope he turns out the light. Oh, look at that. See, now you guys can see what's there. Mothman, hey, Matt. Oops, sorry. Keep going. Okay. It's tall. Tell them to hurry up, turn off the lights. There you go. Who's on the road again? Not me. How you doing, Matt? Matt the Brat? Okay, so I'm getting, I guess, when I'm finally getting you guys to answer back, when I'm looking at it, what you're seeing, is it something small in a tree or is it something tall? Small like a raccoon or a cat, maybe? You know, a house cat type? Or is it tall? Excuse me. And is it still where I'm pointing now, or do I need to move the camera? Good night, Typical. God bless you, sweetie. I hear a dog in the background somewhere. Remind Jade, Dusty, that I have to work tomorrow at 10. Armadillo. You and your armadillos.
10?
10. Yeah, I have to be at work at 10. Hello, Hilton. How are you? Yes, it's been a long time. Hold on a second. What time do you work tomorrow?
3.
Oh, okay. I have to be at work at 10. Remind him, please. And I don't know if he locked up the chickens.
We'll make sure of that, Ken.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Did you fall, baby? Jay, did you fall? Jeez. His feet are so bad. Kind of like yours lurks a lot. I hear a phone. So I kind of like it like this. No, it looks like it though, doesn't it? It's actually not. Now, do you want me to unzoom? Will it be easier for you to see if I unzoom it now? Or is it better like this? I don't care. I can just leave it like this. Don't bother me. I think it'd be easier to see things. Aw, that's cool. Yeah, I know. He's got plantar fasciitis and his feet are so swollen. His legs are so swollen, and trying to get him to ice it every night. Well, they're not really ice. The lady I work for, she put rice in this material. You know, it wasn't a plastic bag, but it was material. And you can put it in the freezer or the microwave, and it works really well. I was so happy with it. What, honey?
Tank's wanting out.
Oh. Well, don't let him out because he's going to chase all them baby bunnies.
I know it. And
What? Give me your hand. No, don't turn that light on. Here.
what?
Don't turn that light on. Give me your hand. One step down. There you go. I missed what someone said. I'm sorry. can cook it later. No, I wouldn't cook it later, but you know. Are you all right, Bubba?
She's kicking too.
Huh?
She's kicking too. It's needed.
Okay.
You know the road 4270?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, that road right here?
Yeah.
Michael, has a friend here.
Yeah.
His mom hasn't come back yet. She doesn't know when she's coming back. She knows she's gonna go.
I mean, she's gonna drop him off.
No, that's what he thought.
Oh.
So you gotta go get him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay.
I didn't know what you meant, honey.
I
Pappy said, "Hi, Denny. Good to see you."
Hi, Pap. Thanks for the prayers.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for the prayer. Sorry I missed, guys. I was talking to Jay.
Cigarettes.
He has to go pick up our grandson, so. No, he's not. Gator says, "Hi, Denny."
Hi, Kate.
Cutting off everybody's name. Sharon says, "Hi, Denny."
Hi, Cher. I'm one syllable dude today.
No, Denny's not going to be on the road. Jay is.
If I'm on the road, nobody else will be on the road.
Oh, my goodness. Well, yeah, like I said, it was really, that's pretty smart because you can put it in the freezer. It lasts longer than if you use an ice pack. It doesn't hurt as bad. It molds with your foot or your hand or your elbow or whatever. It takes longer before it gets warm. And then you can also, in 10-second increments, put it the same thing in the microwave. And then it's hot. And it's great. Sharon says, "I've been called worse."
So have I.
Yeah, haven't we all? Please don't let me forget my glasses. Here, can you put that in your pocket? Because I know I'm going to leave them out here. Airborne infantrymen, where? South Carolina, is that what that said? And Pappy says, "With my cataracts, I drive at night. I make my own roads." That's why Denny stopped driving, because he can't.
Mine are starting to get bad.
Yeah. He was using this stuff that we were told. It's called Can C, just with the letter C. North Carolina. Well, hello. Thank you for your service. And they said some people were saying that it worked really well on their cataracts, you know, and they could see better, you know, after a couple months. And then some other people said that it took a couple years before it worked, but it actually helped their cataracts. But we haven't been able to do it nightly on Denny because, you know, if I'm not home, he can't put it in by himself.
I miss my eyeball.
Yeah, he misses his eye. Anyway, so if we buy some more and we use it and it actually works on him, I'll let you guys know. It has a lot of really good ratings, but that doesn't mean anything. Fort Bragg,
Kentucky.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
We have a lot of respect for our military.
Yeah, ex-Navy.
Yeah, Denny's ex-Navy. It's a long name. I'm sure she'll find it, K-Pup.
Tell them that I had to leave the Navy after I got that flag up on Hiroshima.
Yeah, uh-huh. Here we go again.
I got shot in the buttocks.
Yeah, here we go with all the war stories. You're bad, Denny. Can anybody, if you post a link and you are not a moderator, can someone hit that link and actually use it, or do you have to be a moderator? I tried it once on somebody else's channel, it wouldn't go that way. Matt says I'm cross-eyed, so two-lane road looks like a highway.
A two what?
Two-lane road.
Huh? Well, it is, except it's a two-way highway.
Yeah. That's awesome. Pappy says we won't hold the Navy service against you, Denny.
Plus, I was seasick.
You were seasick? Or you were seasick?
I was seasick.
Yeah. You have to be a moderator? Yeah, I tried. Like I said, I tried. I had to copy and paste in order to go to it, and a lot of times the link didn't work. So I was just wondering if that was a possibility. And Jay's gonna leave again to go pick up my grandson, so we're gonna have to wait. Yeah, right, Hilton. He said you have to remember what country you're in to pick the right lane. Sharon says, Denny, my first father-in-law was at Iwo Jima.
Really?
I love listening to stories. I know. Oh, there you go. Outlaws fishing mission. If I went Navy, I would have been discharged as a puker first class. He has land legs, Pappy says.
Something about my uncle, Larry, or my brother-in-law, Larry.
What about him?
Chief. He was,
We're at combat. Where's the eye shine? Hold on, Penny. You talking about dead center? Behind the trees? Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for trying to post Tracy's channel. Off to the right. Combat, you can see the leaning bird feeder, right? That's where I saw eye shine before, about the same height as the bird feeder, and the one before it was low to the ground. Yep. Okay, so was it to the right or the left of that bird feeder? I don't know if you're familiar what goes on here. Right side 8 feet off the deck. Okay. I don't know if you're familiar with my channel or not, but this area that where the bird feeder is the densest part of the closest to my house. And it's probably 60 some odd feet away. And
more than that.
not much though.
About 100 feet.
No, well, the actual wood line, but I'm talking about right there where the bird feeder is. But anyway, and that's where they like to come at night because they are completely covered, closed in. You know, you really can't see them, but that's where they like to come in. And Ramona when we had the camp out, she pulled her camper right there, and you know, she had a lot of activity. And then I had another lady that was here that also pulled her vehicle there, and she had activity that night right there in that spot, handprints on their vehicles, you know, just all kinds of stuff. And I believe I call the small one Peanut, you know, it doesn't, because the footprints, that's what I go by, is the footprints that I find. And Peanut's the smaller one, not the baby. Yeah. That's what happened to me too. What?
Teenager.
Yeah, well, our idea of a teenager and theirs are different. But that's where I get most of my activity right there. So that's why I've got it pointed that direction, because I figure if we're going to see eye shine or movement, it'll be right in that area. And it is zoomed in a little bit, so if I back it off, you'll be able to see more. Now, they are really a lot more active in the cooler weather.
Yeah, they come out of the mountains.
Oh, really? I wonder why he gave it up. Maybe because the people that were coming up on his property and stuff. I want to see the baby. Yeah, a lot of times, not a lot of times, I take that back. Sometimes we get a lot of activity, and other times we don't get very much. But I can tell you I do have enough activity here to know what they are. I mean, not what they are, but I did, Sharon, but not anymore. The grandkids destroyed them. I love my night vision goggles. But I think now, I mean, I think I paid like $179 for a mono night vision that worked really well. And I think now uh, they're somewhere around $300 for the same one that I bought for 179. I think they're over 200, between 200 and $300. And if you get the binocular ones that are night vision, those can be up to $1,500. And that little stupid, I don't know, FLIR that I was looking at, no way. Who's going to pay $800 for a tiny little FLIR? That is ridiculous. You know, it's been out long enough, you'd think they'd come out with a generic one, at least for people like me. Although it would be absolutely hysterical for you guys that know me to try to attach my FLIR. I mean, Rick's better at it, but can you imagine me trying to hook one up to my phone? we've heard a lot about that, about them being on military bases. Who was it? Was it Dukes or Sasquatch Chronicles? Wow, Hilton. Yeah, they don't seem to mind green. They don't mind red, but they certainly don't like flashlights like this. You know, I'm probably irritating them more than anything by doing this.
Yeah, if we had a blue lens for
Well,
it.
I don't know where my lenses are. I do have a green lens that I could put on it, but I cannot find it. I mean, I had it in a little box that had red, green, blue, and like almost like an amber color, and I cannot find that little box anywhere. And I've got a really good flashlight, one of those tactical ones. I think the diameter of the light itself should be pretty easy to buy the lenses for. Or what happens if I get some of that green, not styrofoam. Look at that spider. Look at that spider crawling right up there to my phone. Oh, really? No, I don't have a FLIR, Sharon. You need to go away, spider. Where's that lighter? Give me that lighter, will you?
Right there.
I'm getting rid of it. No, it's not there. Oh, there it is. It went in there. Let me find that spider. Hold on. He ain't crawling up on me. Where are you? Rotten spider. Watch him crawl up on my chair.
Turned out to be a tarantula.
No, I don't mind a tarantula, but these little ones bite. I think most people don't realize how many of these guys are around. And I don't know if the population is getting more or less with the, people going into the woods and stuff like that, building inside the woods, trying to get away from the cities. But I know it hasn't really stopped the activity here. And when we first moved here, all we had is our neighbor, right next door here. But there was nobody else here. And now all of a sudden, there's like 5 or 6 families that have bought property. Now, one of them lives here permanently, but most of the other ones are either saving it for, when things go south, or they want vacation property, or they're just buying property to buy property. Yeah, Hilton, when I'm home, I haven't really been home. When I go to work, I usually spend the night. So I haven't been out. Yeah, Sharon, where was it? Was that Sasquatch Chronicles? Was that, where was it that we heard that? Oh, that's awesome. Well, we'll all subscribe to your channel, won't we, guys? If you're here, you're part of the family.
Dew sure heavy.
Do what?
Dew.
The night air? Yeah. Well, don't forget they said it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's why you have all the moisture in the air. Okay, Jay's getting ready to go pick up Michael, so give him a minute. He won't turn the bright lights on. But when he backs up, you guys should be able to see that wood line really well. You'll know what's in it.
We won't be gone long, so we'll be back another way real quick.
Okay, yeah, if he's right down the street.
Yeah, he is. Well, I mean, it's a long walk in the dark, but
Oh, I'm sure. I can't believe he's walking.
he's not.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't let him either.
Yeah, not
So
since
that's what I
we
mean.
saw
We'll
the
just be
bear.
back really soon, so we'll be out of the way.
Oh, you're fine, hon. It's early. What time is it, baby? Do you know?
No, I don't have any phone.
I'll wait till someone says something and I'll tell you what time it is. Oh, I see eye shine down there on the ground. Ooh, ooh, did you guys see that? 11:24. Thank you, Ramona. Yeah, we'll all subscribe. Well, good night and thank you for showing up, and we'll go to your channel and see what you got. You be careful out there. And God bless you. Good night. Is that what you want us to call you, is Smith? We should ask first before we
Mr.
just
Smith.
do. Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith goes to Washington.
I remember that movie. Sarge is good. Okay, we'll call you Sarge. I'm trying to look outside of what you guys are looking at, so don't mind me. Good night. God bless you too. I'm gonna do a pan. You guys are inverted. Let me know when to stop. Did you hear that, Denny?
Yeah.
I just heard something directly in front of us. What was that?
What was that?
Did you just throw something in there?
Yeah, cigarette.
Okay. Videos are hidden, so they're private. The Bigfoot channel videos of Tracy's are hidden, or is it the new one?
Yeah. Gotta get ready for bed.
All right, good night, baby.
Good night, baby.
Careful.
See you kids later.
Say good night, Denny.
Good night. Oh, I'm not supposed to say good night to myself.
You can say good night to yourself if you want. Yeah, he went inside. I'll make sure I tell him, Ramona. He's doing so much better. I'm so happy. Everybody figured we'd kind of we almost thought we lost him. I knew someone was going to say that, Sharon. Uh-oh, I'm going to tell him you're right behind him. You're going to freak him out, Pappy. Ah, ha, ha. Come on, I don't want to hear that dripping. Wish I could move those plastic bags. Are you going to, Pappy? You going to sleep? What I'd like you guys to hear is the howling now, which has changed because you guys know we don't get much howling here. So I wonder if other big guys are moving into the area or something different is moving into the area, and that's why we're hearing howls. He was already sleeping, huh? I figure if I go to bed about 2 o'clock, I'll be able to get up early enough to go to work with no problem. But we'll see how much, yeah, maybe with all the people moving in around here, you never know. And that area that I told you guys about, that is DM country. Good night, Pappy. Much love. God bless you, hon. That area that I told you where all the DM were, or that was famous for the DM, they're building a great big huge casino uh, resort there. So a lot of that's going to change too, and I'm hoping and praying that they don't come this direction. I hope they go north. I don't really think I want to see any of those. Of course, I've never seen one anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sure they will move. I just don't know which direction they'll move to. It's as the crow flies, it's about 10 miles northeast of me. And I mean, they are building a great big, huge, massive resort. And people that are around here, yeah, I'm praying they move north too. People that are around here, and people that I've heard on some of the, their testimonies on their lives, they have said here, what the casino, I don't know if it's Choctaw or not, Ramona, you've heard of Ho Chi Town, right? I mean, it's a big resort. Well, they're building another Ho Chi Town right here in Cloudy. And I mean huge. They've already bought up the land. Yeah, by Big Bend. And so all that area was well known for DM activity. And a lot of people that I've listened to their stories around that area said that they were DM. Well, now that they're clearing off all that land, I'm wondering where those DM are going to go. And like I said, I hope it's north. I hope it's not this direction. But that could actually be why I'm having more activity, because the guys are out here protecting, the sentry. They could be out here making sure that nothing comes this way. And that could be why we're having more activity. Yeah, I've been praying. I pray all the time that nothing can come here. Okay, yeah, that bush straight ahead of us, guys, behind it keeps looking like eyeballs. That could actually be a spider, and that'd be pretty cool if I could see it from here. They're not very big. You see anything, Martha? Or anybody else who's inverted? Hello, lurkers. How are you? Na na na, na na na. Thank you. See, they're so little they could be something like a spider. Or the wind blowing one little leaf that makes it look like something's moving. You know what I mean? But it's visible to my eye. Now I guess we're just gonna have to wait until Jay and Dusty get back and wait for a while until they go to bed. What is that up there between the two trees? Is that an eyeball? Or is that a leaf blowing in the wind? Oh no. How do you do that? Well, I think if it was an eyeball, you'd see something around it, especially if you're inverted. Can you see it up there? Right about there. Ah, upgrade to what? Windows 11? What a mistake. I will. My computer won't let it do Windows 10. Yeah, not the leaves turned backwards. Not there, but next to it. There. Oh. Yeah. Shut up, stomach. Can you imagine being out in the woods right now? All the spiders that be crawling on you. No, thank you. Sorry. Hey, Matt, where you been? What you been doing? Or are you still here? Hey, Brandon, how are you? Rod, you still here or did you leave? I need to get on Facebook and look at some of this stuff. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time. I got to get in there. My days are so mixed up. I never think about it because I don't do the stuff I normally used to do. I check in at least once a day in Facebook and see what was going on. Read Martha's posts that she does every day, you know, Bible verses and stuff, and then go about my business. But I just haven't been in there. The only reason I get on the computer now is to pay the stupid bills. How are you, Brandon? Rod left, Matt left, Pappy left, Sarge left. So you can hear all the drips right on the plastic. I think that's one of the things I don't like about metal roofs. It don't even have to be raining before it sounds like it's raining. But I guess we are going to get rain either tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to have to look at the weather, see, as it keeps changing. They said we were going to get rain 3 days in a row, and we got rain one day, and that was it. Ow. This chair is irritating. It's good for my grapes. And there hasn't been any deer eating my grapes or my pecan tree. And I'm shocked. That's one thing I thought they'd do immediately is eat all the leaves off it, and they haven't touched it. Of course, I told you I haven't seen many deer around here. And of course, and also Tank's not going to let deer, get too close. Down where you are, Sharon, or here? Knock, knock. Yeah, like I said, I have not been on Facebook. Great. Well, I don't mind the rain. I don't have to water the plants. But I do mind the rain when, especially if I have plans for building something. Oklahoma. I hear the crickets far away, but not close. Do you guys notice the change in the crickets? The crickets that we're hearing are to my right and behind me as opposed to in front of us. One of these days, one of you guys are going to capture something on my live chats. Peanut. Oh, really? That's awesome, Sharon. Praise God. Yeah, I got baptized in the Gulf of Mexico. That was an experience, I'll tell you. Peanut. Oh, Peanut. Maybe she'll answer me. Yeah, I don't blame you there. I think we all need to do some, self-reflection and internalizing to find out if we are right where we're supposed to be. Nothing wrong with that. Part that gets me is when he says that we're supposed to put all of our thoughts under subjection. I'm like, wait a minute, every thought? Sometimes I'm just flat out bad. Airplane. I see a couple of fireflies. Yep, you do whatever you feel you need to do to make sure you're as close as you possibly can get. Come on, Peanut. Are you gonna talk to me? Well, I'm not going in the house this time. I heard a dog in the distance. It sounded like a whoop, but it wasn't. It was the dog. I'm getting pretty good at knowing which dogs are which now. No matter where they're at. I can tell you that probably about a half a mile, well, almost a mile down the road, he's got a pit bull and a German Shepherd, and I can tell when they're barking. The people next door have a hound dog, Catahoula, a German Shepherd, and another dog. I don't know what kind the other dog is. And then the people right in front of you that live back there, they have hound dogs. And then she's got a little lap yap, which I don't know what that thing is either. It's not a rat terrier, but it kind of looks like a rat terrier. It's a little bit bigger, but I don't know what kind of dog it is. And then off to the right, probably about 3 miles, is a guy that has 2 dogs. One of them's a lab mix, and the other one is a mutt. But you can hear them at night, from all different directions. You can hear the dogs bark, and I can pretty much tell you which dogs are which, as we get used to hearing. Of course, Leo's bark, because he barks almost all night. But you notice he's quiet right now, right? Maybe he went to bed. Hi, Isaac. It's a blessed day. I hope everything's good with you, too. Do me a favor, Martha, if you would, because I know I'll forget. But Sunday, tomorrow, when I get home, when I say goodnight to you, will you remind me to put my recorder out? Do you think you can do that? I know I'll forget, but I got the batteries for it. I need to get that recorder out. I want to hang it right back here where the trees were split in half. I showed somebody, thank you. I showed somebody a picture of that because they said, no, it could have been, lightning striking it. And I said, no, there's no burn marks. They said it could have been snow load. I said, no, not in different directions. These two trees were no more than 5 inches apart from each other, and they were split down the middle, going opposite directions. So you tell me what that was. Looks like the big guys put their hands in between the two of them and just shoved them backwards. You guys saw that, didn't you, in one of my videos? Did I show you that? Oh, here comes Jay and Dusty and Michael. What have you been up to, Chris? Okay, maybe now. Let's give it some time. Good night, baby. Jay, is there enough gas to get me to work? Okay, baby.
I went down the wrong road. That's why it took so long.
Okay, it's all right.
It wasn't for us being like griping at each other at Michael not going where he was at. And he's standing on the road. And then I'm like, oh, we're on the wrong road.
Yeah. Well, now that I've seen the bear, we just need to be very careful of how far that boy walks by himself, because I don't know if that bear was mama bear and I only saw one cub, or if it's a bear by itself, but it's not smart to go walking out there like he does.
I ain't scared of no bear. I'll punch a bear in the face.
Not you. I'm talking about your son, Goofy.
Hey, bring me a small bowl
He's
of
my son, so he'll punch a bear in the face.
Okay, listen, Jay, will you ask Michael if he knows what happened to my stick that Pop uses to walk inside? Because it's missing again.
I ate it.
No, you didn't.
Bring me a small bowl of that brownie ice cream.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I
Yeah.
can't.
You guys need to go home and go to bed and be quiet.
You be quiet.
You be quiet.
Why don't you get me my ice
Go to your
cream?
room.
Good.
You go to your room.
I'm going as soon as I get my super fat head ice cream.
Don't eat my ice cream.
I don't want your ice cream.
Fine. Monkey child. I wonder where my baby girl is. Usually she pops in here and says hello. I bet you she's sleeping. Everybody's quiet. Man, I itch like crazy. Them stupid no-see-ums, they bite. You can take geranium oil, peppermint oil, lemongrass, mix it with some olive oil, shake it up real well, and cool, Chris. Yeah, congrats. Awesome. And that'll stop most of your bugs. None of them like peppermint anyway. But when I use the peppermint with water, they just kept biting me. But when I mixed it with oil, they left me alone. I still have the bites on my hands from earlier, but they haven't bit me since. Thank God. Man, those things are annoying.
Yeah.
Good night, baby. Love you.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
You be quiet.
No touchy.
What?
No touchy.
You know touchy. I wouldn't want to go to the UK right now. But you gotta do what you gotta do, don't you? Oh, really? When did you watch that, Gator? Hey, y'all know that they recalled Skippy Peanut Butter, right? Skippy and Jif and a couple other ones. Make sure you look online to the recall. Like I said, make sure you use oil, don't use water or alcohol. No, I wouldn't know. Like I said, I don't have TV, I don't listen to radio, I have no way to watch anything in the outside world because I just don't. I got too much stuff going on here. I don't stick my head in the sand, but somebody else will tell me if something I need to know. But other than that, I just don't pay attention. I haven't even been on YouTube. I watched Rick's video. Oh, really? Wow, Chris. Come on, babies. Come on. Okay, Halo. I wonder what would happen if you went outside in the middle of the night like this, or not like this, but in the middle of the night, walked outside, went to the tree line, and put your arms out like you wanted to hug. I wonder if they'd throw rocks at you. Can you imagine? Oh, I don't watch anything Disney. Nope, nope, nope. Quit making all that noise, you stupid water. With that kind of noise, I wouldn't know if something was thrown anyway unless they threw something big. Sounds like things are getting hit all the time. Yeah, I used to watch Discovery a lot. And where I work, excuse me, that guy likes to watch the planet. Refresh, Sharon. It usually gets this way after we've been on for at least an hour. Everything starts lagging. And I can't refresh, but you guys can. Yeah, I like the Discovery one uh, that shows you like the smallest, most dangerous insects in the world and stuff like that. I love watching those. Or the one I watched last month about the glacier you know, ice caps, some of the animals and stuff that are out there. You'd think nothing could live out there, but they do. I wonder if I should move my flashlight. No, they'll get mad, won't they? Uh-oh. That's not good. Hey, Ramona, did you hear about the active shooter in, where is it? Someplace south of you. No, not Tulsa. South. Yeah, there was an active shooter someplace down there today. People were talking about it. No, not Ardmore. What's the city close to Denton, Texas? Durant. That's what it's called, Durant. They call it Durant here. Yeah, in Tulsa or Oklahoma City, one of those two. Yeah, I heard about that one too. Durant. Yeah, apparently there was an active shooter there today. No, it was today, not Tulsa. Yeah, because they were talking about it in the dollar store when we walked in there today for me to get my half and half, and they were talking about it. And someone had mentioned Tulsa, and they said, no, this is an active shooter in Durant. Just weird. No, that's Jay's TV. I don't know half the towns here. I'm not even sure where some of them are. Hey, Michael. 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 Gosh, he can't hear nothing. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Michael.
Yes.
When you go back home, will you ask your dad to turn down his TV?
Yeah.
I can hear it. We can hear it on my live chat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a 10 by 12 shed. Oh. Yeah, see how loud it is now with the door open? Oh my goodness. Well, one of the people in Dollar Store that I was listening to had, gone a little further with that comment and said that they were going to start having that in Oklahoma so that way the government could stop the open carry. You never know. Hey, Mid, how are you? What have you been up to? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so he was threatening to shoot. Was that the guy that had the surgery and he was still in pain and came back and was gonna shoot it? Well, praise God, Mid. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I know, Lurks a lot. That's the problem. They're trying. All right, I'm gonna walk over there and ask him to turn it down because I'm sure. Oh, really? See, even here things get turned around. Yeah, well, that's what they said. They said it was today, so anything can get messed up, can't it? All right, I'm gonna go over and ask Jay to turn down his TV. I'll be right back. I'll be a few minutes because I have to walk in the dark. I'll be right back, guys. Ow, ow. Rock. Ow, ow. Somebody rocks ruffled by him sharp. Ow. Now he turned that thing down so low, and listen, you can still hear it. That's pretty freaky, isn't it? Hello. Okay, Sharon. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, yeah. I wish I could sleep out here. Boy, it's gorgeous out here tonight. Perfect temperature. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's perfect. The only thing I'd have to do is have to have a netting so I wouldn't get bit by bugs. Other than that, I'd sleep out here. Hey, I was going to tell you guys, I found another place to go do some, maybe like a night live at somebody else's property. They have 160 acres and told me I was welcome to go on their property at any time. And I was like, oh my gosh. And there's this area back there where all the trees are they're cut about probably 6 feet off the ground, and the bottom underneath it is all, completely mowed down. I mean, real, like all the cows go there and sleep or something. Well, they're getting ready to get rid of all the cows. So I'm really thinking that might be an awesome thing to do a solo camp out there. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I know the feeling, Mid. I'm working too. It's kind of hard to go live, isn't it? I don't really have anybody around here, to go out camping with or anything. Gee, I can do that right in my backyard. Just pop a tent up and go sleep out there, and when the bear comes sniffing around, just yell at it. Like I said, I think the only thing that kind of unnerves me a little bit is the big cat. I don't really mind the bear so much. Yeah, well, I don't know where else you could go live where people can interact with you. There's other places that you can go and just upload videos, but I like the interaction this way. Oh, cool, Ramona. She got bit. Oh, yeah. This is what I call relaxing. Ouch. Oh, well, this chair is absolutely annoying. Yeah, that's absolutely right. You're right, Ramona. People do understand. And I'd like to know what happened to everybody else that was going live all the time. What happened to all the channels? A lot of the channels, people just aren't doing anything anymore. What's going on? I mean, like Kerry Arnold, has he done anything? Bigfoot Odyssey, has he done any videos at all? Or Mogion, or, I mean, any of them. I haven't seen any from Duke. I haven't heard any new ones from Sasquatch Chronicles. I haven't seen anything. And some of the people I used to watch, I mean, they just kind of like disappeared. Well, that's awesome, Mid. They're on every week. I get no notifications. Wow. Good night, Gator. God bless you. Much love, hun. Wow, that's cool. Like I said, I'm getting nothing. The last, I can't even tell you what the last one was. Oh, I don't know. I haven't been getting any kind of notifications. I think the last one I got was Rick's. And I am subbed to all of them, and I turn off and on the bell to make sure I get all notifications, and nothing. I haven't gotten anything. I thought every one of them just disappeared off the planet. What about Bigfoot Odyssey? Anybody heard anything from them? I know David here in Oklahoma, welcome back, Typical. Uh, David from here from Oklahoma, Bigfoot and more, he's been doing a lot of them. That's what I said. Oh, really? Why? Hey, Quinn, why am I missing all this stuff when I just redid the bell? It doesn't make any sense. Somebody don't like me. Doing dishes, Quinn? Ah, okay. Well, I wonder why YouTube does it. Because I'm not posting videos anymore? I knew you were doing dishes. I saw you waving too. uh, I heard a noise in the tree line. That direction. Anything out there, Martha? See, that's what I mean. Why didn't I get notified? What a bunch of garbage. Really? Okay, thank you, hon. Well, maybe now that the kids are inside, maybe now we'll have some activity. But I don't think I work Monday. So if I don't work Monday, I'll go live again tomorrow night if I have any activity and if it's not raining. But this time, if it's decent, what I'll do is maybe I'll go up into the loft. You guys think I have more activity when I'm in the loft or out here? I just like it out here. I love the breeze. I love listen, I can hear better out here too. In the house, all I hear is the toilet flushing or people talking or the refrigerator door opening. Why are they erasing comments? What the heck's going on with YouTube again? You know, I found out. Oh, really, Ramona? I found out that I can go to somebody else's channel, and if they have something in the chat, you know, in the comment section, that's not, you know, they can tell you you can report it. But I actually deleted one. I didn't think it was actually going to delete, but it did. It was foul language anyway, but, you know, I reported it, and then, I mean, boy, that was some nasty stuff they were saying. You know, I've been monetized since when? You know, what, 3, 4 years ago I turned on the monetization. I have never gotten a dime. Not one. I haven't gotten anything from them. Okay, Ramona, that makes sense. I was gonna say, that'd be awful bad if someone could go on someone else's channel and delete their comments. And I noticed something too, is some of the places that I used to watch, when I went in there, all the comments had been disabled. And there were, I mean, there were hundreds of comments normally, but all of a sudden the comments are disabled, and I wonder why. You just never know about people. Hello? Peanut. Yeah. It's a poser, isn't it, Martha? I'm hoping that's what that was a mouth pop. I just imitated it. Yeah, like I said, I got irritated when they changed the YouTube studio, because I used to be able to go in and put pictures in and put music behind it and that kind of stuff, and you know, change things on my videos, and now I don't know how to do any of that. And I'm watching all these people that are putting pictures on there and putting their hands, pointing to that picture or that comment. I don't even know how to do any of that. I guess you have to have some kind of program and then upload that program or upload that video from the program. I don't think you can do it on YouTube anymore, Studio, can you? Don't you have to have a, like a movie or some kind of video editor that you edit and then upload it from there? Hear that? Stop being quiet, for crying out loud. Hey. Rugrats. Kind Master? I'll look that up, Mid. Thanks. Yeah, in fact, I think I've seen that logo or that name on people's videos. Oh. What do we got going on here? You ready, Martha? This is where Leo is looking, right there. You see anything, hun? Hear him woofing? Woof, woof. Yeah, he's looking right there. I don't see nothing. Of course, I can't see nothing anyway. All right. Well, see, I'm also, don't forget, dang it. I can't turn this thing. I want to get closer to the ground. There you go. You see anything? With my truck. Almost sounds like he's talking, doesn't it? Okay, thank you. I guess I'll just have to play with a program for a while to figure out how to use it. I really just don't have the time. I like doing the videos like this, but there's a lot of times where I've got pictures that I would really love to put the pictures together in a collage type thing and music behind it, or explain them, you know, talk over them. But I just don't know how to do that. Voiceover type thing. Excuse me. Really. I don't know. It might be easy for you. I'm kind of a dummy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Do they have a Kind Master for dummies? Boy, that's so outdated. Now they have something new that says not for dummies, but for something else. Okay, I will. Where's my bunny rabbits? Oh, there goes one. Look at that. I just said it, and there goes a bunny rabbit. How cute is that? I think that was the same one that ran around there before. That's the mama bunny. She must be going out and getting something for her babies. I put some of my greens out for her that I take off, you know, when I'm trimming up my vegetables. I'll throw them out in the back for them. I need to go get my coffee. Ouch. Ouch. I think it was a stupid spider. All right, what you doing? Ooh, to you too. Did y'all hear anything while I was gone? Where'd everybody go? This thing's still working? Anybody here? Y'all fall asleep on me? Come on, where are you? Number one. You're cute, Quinn. Oh man, I'm bleeding. Dang. Redonkulous. What the heck? I wonder what I did. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm sure they would. I want them to come out and play so bad. Maybe, like I said, if we can do this more often, maybe they'll get a little bit more brave. They seem to get brave when I'm not, when I'm in the house. You all are chickens. Well, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is lagging because it's really taking a long time before somebody answers. I wonder why that happens. Like I said, I think the longer that we go live, the more we lag. Yeah, I know, right, Mitch? But people like it. How about that way? That's lower. The next one's a flasher, so I won't turn that one on. Is that better? Well, they don't go there anywhere mid. What they do is they go around, they off to the right of where I'm pointing the light is where they go anyway. Whoa. That way you guys can see, but where they're at is off to the right there. That's their area, so. Oh my goodness, you kidding me, Ramona? Hey, Bobby, how are you? Did you actually get a possum or a raccoon or anything in your house? I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Nice to see you. Oh. Now see, the crickets are back. Oh wow, your dog's got them? Yeah, I don't usually even use a flashlight, It's usually just dark out here. But I don't have any more of the lights that go on the ground, the solar ones. So if I can get some more solar lights and put them in the ground, then I'll turn off the flashlight. But like I said, I'm not pointing it in their direction anyway. So this helps you guys see, but it's really hard to sit out here in complete dark and nobody can see anything. They just got to listen to my big mouth all night. So I'm just trying different stuff. I really like the night lights. You know, those solar powered ones, the ones that actually worked, even the ones that kind of look like flames. Now I like those, but they just don't last very long. But I put those in the ground and sit out here, and I can sit out here like that with no problem. But you have something. But look at my blue light now. You know, I mean, you can't barely see anything by the blue light. See, it's just, you can barely see it. And I have to keep it blue, so maybe I'll get another set and add another set. Get some more of those night lights. I mean, the ones. No, I don't want a floodlight, Sharon. Yeah, I don't see any moon. I don't want a floodlight out here. I like the small lights so you can see things run past it and that. And as long as they're blue or they're muted, they don't seem to have a problem with it. And like I said, if I had the little screen, the blue one to put on this, I'd keep it blue all the time and they wouldn't have a problem with it. But as I get closer to paying off my bills and buying things, I want to buy small things here and there. But I do want to get the recorder out, and I know I've been saying that, but I want to set the recorder. I don't want an 8-hour recording. You know, I just want to be able to upload parts of that recording. You know, any good parts and not the whole thing. Although some people told me that if I put up a recording for that long, they would listen to it because they like the night sounds, kind of like you know, an ASMR type thing. The only problem with an ASMR is in the middle of your sleep, you're going to hear Leo barking his head off. Or imagine if you have headphones on and you're sound asleep and all of a sudden you hear a tree knock. It wakes you up. That's happened to me before. You know, when I got back from up there on the mountain or the foothill, when we were in Finley, where Boo was, I used to put the recorder out all the time, right? So at night, when I got home, I'd put my headphones on and listen to a recording. And sometimes I'd fall asleep and it would never fail. Sometime in the middle of that recording, something would wake me up. And it's not really good to wake up, you know, scared, but I'd hear a loud crash or knock and I'd have to remember I had my headphones on. So for some it might be nice and for others, no, not so nice. There's another stupid airplane. Any of you guys ever see chemtrails at night? We actually saw them last night when I was at work. My boss and I were sitting outside and we actually saw chemtrails at night. Yeah, it was wicked. But the sky, you know, there were some clouds, not very many. Oops. Oh, whatever that is, that's awful big. And they weren't very many. We could see the stars. And then all of a sudden we saw a white line right behind the airplane. Jet, whatever. I see them. Look at that, fireflies. How cool. Well, I'm hoping. Even back in the 60s and 70s, we had our own issues. I remember people saying that all the changes back then and the things that were happening, remember? And all and there were still people talking about, the government and things they were doing wrong and the presidents and the whole nine. All that was still all happening. But I like I don't know. Yeah, it was different back then. Oh, really? Did anybody see it? Yeah, I was graduating from high school in the 70s, and I remember all that stuff. I remember a lot of people thinking the world was going to end, and the government was going to take over and do all this stuff. I mean, I remember hearing all that stuff when I was younger. And my mom was really into politics when I was younger. I mean, she'd be talking about, anything that was news about the government, she'd always be talking about it. So I remember all that stuff. But it's just, I don't know. I think social media. Yeah, the night of the meteor shower, supposedly I only saw one. I don't know where the place was you were supposed to see, but they said something about 100 an hour or something like that. I only saw one. You saw it, Rona? You guys remember when I did that live when we caught all those satellites supposedly up there in the sky? When I was in my truck and the phone kept falling over? I remember that. I kept trying to set it up. It kept falling over. And then Denny spotted those in the sky and we're like, what is that? There must have been like 25, 30 of them. It was freaky. I could still hear Jay and Dusty talking in their shed. All right, let's turn off all the lights for a few. Let's see what happens. Okay. Darkness. Just wait here for a few minutes, see if anything happens. They'll let me know if they like it better with no light. Ooh, spooky. Sharon, you ready to sit out here in the dark? That's what we'll do when you come to visit. We'll just sit out here in the dark. Nope, stomach's growling. It is so peaceful out here. Once in a while I can hear the Jake breaking of the trucks all the way in town, but like I said, we're kind of in a bowl here, so everything echoes. Hello? Knock, knock. Let me see if they'll answer this. Well, in the full moon, they don't really, I don't seem to have much activity when it's a full moon here with them. If there's no moon, I'll probably get more, because this whole backyard lights up like it's daytime. I mean, it's really bright. You can see everything except back beyond the tree line. But when it's dark like this, I think they get brave. And I don't mind sitting in the dark. I just honestly, I'd rather be out there in a tent someplace, further away from the house so I wouldn't hear, anything going on in the house. One of those pods out there, there's a whole bunch of tree pods where there's 4, 5, 6, 7 trees in a little, all clustered. And then there's an open space, and then there's more trees, and there's an open space. And I'd like to, put a tent out there and just sleep out there in the tent away from everything. And just listen to the night sounds. I think that'd be awesome. We can bring our chairs and sit out there for a little while and then go in and lay down and wait. Hopefully they just don't try to pull the tent. Nothing. Oh yeah, I know. That's my favorite time, mid. And I have done that. And I do that where I work. Although we're kind of in the middle of town, I sit out there from anywhere from, it depends on if he's sleeping or not, because he usually doesn't sleep very well. But I have the door cracked open, and he has a little motion detector light, so when he gets up, I just run up and go back inside real quick. But the rest of the time, I just sit outside until the sun comes up. And yeah, there's lots of noises out there, even in the city. Well, it's not actually a city, but it's city of antlers, but it's not all that big. Not to me, anyway. I'll just sit here for a while and see if anything happens. If not, I'll just go to bed. Try to go live again tomorrow night when I get home. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like I said, perfect temperature to sleep out here. You guys remember the night that Lizzie and I spent the night in a tent on the back of my truck in Arkansas? Do you remember that night? Yeah, I know, but it's still, to me, that's a small town compared to what I'm used to. Heck, they don't even have a McDonald's, Not that I'd eat there anyway, but you know what I'm saying. All they have is a Sonic, and they refuse to put anything else in there. Well, that was cool. I love that. The only thing I would do differently is I'd have a better mattress. But that's something to do too, because, well, a bear could climb up in there, but I doubt he would. He'd keep the snakes out anyway. I hear nothing. Not a sound. Nope. Okay, Mark. Good night. God bless you, hon. Have a great and blessed day tomorrow. Be a blessing to somebody. Winniewood? Yeah, that's where the last tornado was, wasn't it, Ramona? Shut up, stomach. I thought it was right outside. I thought the last tornado that touched down was right outside of yours. I'm guessing up my, I guess I'm messing up my towns. Come on, babies. Hello? Peanut? No response. No grunting? No whistles? Oh, fine. Here I thought tonight was going to be super active and nothing. And the nights I think nothing's going to happen, we get activity. What a bunch of garbage. Oh, it don't matter. I don't care. I get to spend time with you guys. Makes me happy. But I guess I'll get off here and go to bed. Go to work tomorrow. But I'll do my utmost to be back here tomorrow night if it's not raining. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I got two choices. I can either go live about 11 o'clock and stay up till like 3. Yeah. I can either go live about 11 and then stay up till like 3 o'clock, or go live earlier and then quit about 1. That works out fairly well, but we'll see what happens because like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't work Monday. I could be wrong, but I'll find out tomorrow. But if I don't work Monday, let's do a later live chat and I'll just sit out here until, I don't know, I don't care. As long as I can stay awake. I didn't go to sleep last night. I mean, at all. I was up with her all night and her dad was up all night long, up and down. And she was really funny because we left. She got up and went outside and then came back in. She goes, "You coming out?" And I said, "Yep." I mean, the sun was just about ready to come up. So we were up all night anyway. But that just happens sometimes. But it's up to you guys. You guys let me know. You want me to go live later tomorrow night if I don't have to work on Monday? And so we can sit out here until 3 o'clock in the morning, or is the earlier better? Well, tell her I said happy birthday, Ramona. Which would you guys rather do, earlier or later? There's Willie. Yeah, that too. Congratulations on your baptism. Oh, it don't matter to me either way, hon. All right, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and go to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. God bless you all. I pray tomorrow is a wonderful day for you. Don't forget your prayers. I ask the Lord to plead the blood of Jesus over all of us. Keep us safe. Keep us strong. Keep us close to Him. Keep my thoughts under subjection. But good night, all. Much love. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Good night, lurkers.